lovely morning. Missed the sunrise this morning. Everyone else is still sleeping. I was awake, but my phone wasn't in the room, so I couldn't check the time of the sunrise. But it still looks beautiful. 2 dives planned for today. Don't know where we're going yet, but the sea conditions look absolutely fabulous at the moment. Not good for sailing, but absolutely perfect for diving. Well, the first dive at Atoll didn't disappoint because of the mantas, which I'll talk about in just a second. So this dive site was kind of the next site from where we dived yesterday afternoon, and it's a continuation of that site. Several tillers all around the shark and mantas, that's what it's known for. The visibility, particularly towards the middle part of the dive, wasn't great at the start. It was nice. Saw a beautiful black blotched stingray, and that was at 30 meters, and we're diving on air because there's only air on oceanic manta. So I popped down and got some footage of that. It was very relaxed. It didn't care I was there. Stevie was filming me as I went down, unbeknown to me, so there's some footage of me filming the black blotched stingray. And then we continued on to what they call a block or a mini tiller, call it what you like. And then we were there a few minutes. It was nice, plenty of coral and stuff, but then in came the mantas, and we had 4 pairs of 4 mantas come in and hang around, as you'll see by the footage. Absolutely amazing. And so that was our manta dive of the day, so to speak. Really nice, really enjoyed it. Even if the viz isn't great, you can still have a beautiful dive in Bar Atoll. And I guess that's why UNESCO recognised it, I think, as a biodiverse or biosphere or something underwater. But absolutely enjoyed the first dive.
Atoll means 4, so there are 4 pinnacles. We will start our dive where we finished the dive yesterday. You missed that point. Because the last part of the pillar is 10 meters, and the top of the other pillars is 16, 20, 18. So if we jump here, we still can see the top of the pillar because the visibility is not really good. So we start from here, the current is incoming. So we just follow the drop off here. There is a drop off at 35 meters on a sandy area. And then we will find all these pinnacles. They are really beautiful. The coral is very nice. There are lots of silverfish. So it's really nice to see because there is always some action with the jackfish hunting in the middle of the silverfish. We have very nice sea fan. And here, if we are lucky, we have also some mantas on top because there are grilling stations on top here. Basically, we will stay quite deep for all the time during the dive because the bottom is 30 meters, the top is quite deep. So when we will reach the last pillar, then we will find a channel. There is only white sand, and then it will be connected to the reef of another dive site, which is Angapar. So we will finish the dive here. The reef is in 5 meters, so we can do our safety stop in shallow water. Okay?
Drop us right on point, Captain, please. Dive number 2, Don Fanutilla. The visibility was even worse on this dive, but again, you see so much. I'm not able to film it all because of the viz, but a lot of fish life, We started the dive with a vertical swim through, so as you'll see in the footage, we went in around 17 meters and we popped out just over 30 meters. That was quite interesting. Again, Stevie filmed me, and you'll see his footage of me going through that swim through. The star of this dive were Napoleon wrasses. There's several big Napoleons around, and unlike other places in the Maldives, these guys, I wouldn't say they're friendly because they don't come up and nudge you or anything like some places in Egypt where people have fed them and conditioned them, which of course is not what we want, so be kind in the comments. I'm not promoting that. But these guys are obviously used to divers and were just going about the business. One big one, which Jessica told me she suspects was attacked by a shark, because a few months ago, if you look on his body, you'll see some scarring or different pattern, and that was just an open wound. So thankfully he survived that. But if you look at that guy, I'm right next to him, he's not bothered. All he wants is to move that rock and find what he wants to eat underneath there. Another couple came in, they weren't, I would say, so focused, but they swam around and went off. But yeah, I mean, my favourite fish in the world, Napoleon wrasse, believe it or not, I absolutely love them. So for me, what an amazing dive. To be close, watching a Napoleon going about his daily business and not being bothered by me. You can see it in the footage, he gives me the eyeball, their eyes roll, and so they are keeping an eye on you. Then we had a turtle, a hawksbill turtle. He was just feeding away, again, unperturbed. Stevie went in and filmed him, and then I went in, and again, he wasn't bothered about us. He was just intent on finding that food, chipping away at the rock and moving the rock if he could. So yeah, really nice sight, lots of fish life, lots of nice coral at the end. We're not bothered about the visibility. It's still better than what we get most of the time in Dubai. So there's no complaints from Stevie, Diane or myself. So yeah, that's the diving over for today. We only do 2 dives a day. We do have the option to do 3 dives. We may go to 3 dives in a couple of days, but I for one am enjoying the relaxed nature of being on a sailing catamaran and just doing 2 dives.
For the second dive, we are going to Don Fanutilla. It's one of the most famous dive sites here in Maldives. It's a big pinnacle. In the middle, the top is 8 meters, and then at the 2 corners, we have 14 meters and 16. We will jump on this corner because the current will go to this direction. Probably during the dive, the current will change. Can be so. According to that, then we will change the plan. Anyway, now we jump here. On this corner, we have at 16 meters, we have a track, and there is a swimming through. There is like a small tunnel. So we will start from 16 meters. We will go down, and the exit is in 29 meters. It's in one point is quite narrow, but then at 20 meters it's bigger, so you can also turn and film inside. There are 2 nice sea fans. Sometimes there is a Napoleon close to the tunnel, so it's really nice. Once we will be outside, we just follow the wall of the villa. Here is vertical with a nice school of yellow snappers. The visibility is so, but anyway, here we can see sharks, sometimes eagle rays. There is a big family of Napoleons, so from the smallest one to the biggest one. And then when we reach this corner, there are other 2 nice pinnacles full of fish. There is a big sea fan here, really nice. And then here there is a sandy area in 23-24 meters. And also here, sometimes we see sharks. So we will wait also here. Once we reach this corner, we will see if the current is still incoming, then we can continue with this side of the pinnacle. Otherwise, we just come back, and then when we are here, we will go to the top of the pillar. Also, the other side is nice because we have small cakes with the big sea fan inside, scorpion fish, small cake with all the silver fish. So we will see if we will be able to reach also the other side. And then we will finish the dive on the top, which is 8 meters with other smaller coral blocks with lots of anemones. Sometimes we can see stingrays on top, some stonefish. So we will spend the last part of the dive on top of the pool. Okay?
Diane are going to a romantic sandbar as a pre-celebration for someone's birthday and someone's anniversary, I guess. Sandbar is over there. See you in the morning. Sunset's going to be in about a minute or so. What a glorious sunset it is, and what a way to end our second day on Oceanic Manta. It really is a fantastic boat, a fantastic crew, and the diving's excellent. The visibility has not been brilliant, but it is manta season. There is a lot of plankton in the water. It has been stormy, so that is to be expected. 2 great dives today. As I told you earlier, Mantas on the first, Napoleon wrasses on the second, plus lots of other stuff of course. So that's it for me. Day 4 of our Atoll trip is completed.